You got me for that, Zolly? Not your full name? Okay.
No! My name is Zolly Howell. The name of my business is BossBabeMove. We are a fairly new business. It has been in production leading up to the grand opening for over a year, but we launched this year, April 2020. Our business is located online. We do not have a brick and mortar location as yet, but we run our business solely online, so customers purchase items from our store online. Our target audience is generally young women from the ages of 16, and we do have some pieces in our collection that are geared towards women as old as 65 years old. So the business formulated, I want to say, when I started this idea of having 30 goals before I became 30 years old. So that's where the idea of having all these businesses, along with wanting to do certain things as a child, becoming a teacher sort of strayed me away from doing those things. So having these goals before I became 30 was like really crucial in order for me to accomplish them, and creating the company and starting the boutique was definitely one of those goals. So the business, I want to say, it's part personal goal, part a necessity. Like, who doesn't want to look cute? Who doesn't want to look fly? Wear dope pieces? But the personal part came in because it was just something that I really needed to do for myself. And something that I wanted to accomplish. My previous occupation was a teacher. There were many push moments, but I think the push moment of it all was being in a school environment where I truly wasn't happy. I enjoyed teaching the students, but I felt like the environment wasn't somewhere that I wanted to be. Like, I wasn't happy going into work. I wasn't happy doing the work any longer. And I always feel like in order for you to be successful at anything, for you to have longevity in anything, you need to be happy doing it, and you need to enjoy doing it. And I didn't enjoy doing it, and I felt like that was the moment for me. Like, this is it. You need to do what truly makes you happy. And I was getting closer to 30, and I was like, hey, I have like less than 6 months before 30, and these goals are not being checked off, so this is the time, now is the time, just do it. And that's when I decided to just quit. Definitely lucky me when I decided to finally pursue my goals. Not only it was my 30th year, but my 30th year was the year that a pandemic happened. So that was definitely like one of the biggest, I want to say, challenge that I faced. That was definitely one of the biggest challenges that I faced, is definitely COVID hitting our country. But it was a blessing in a sense, because the Black Lives Matter and supporting Black businesses became even stronger and even bigger. So my business definitely got out there faster than it would have pre-pandemic. So yeah. Definitely, I want to say sacrifices. Resigning from a job with a solid income and dependent on one household income. So I transitioned from a full-time job to being a full-time mom and focusing on my business full-time. So that was definitely one of the biggest sacrifices. And I think along with other sacrifices is definitely because now this is your business and you want it to be perfect and you want it to be the best. You're making sacrifices every day, staying up late, working 24 hours. Like, the work doesn't stop when you're working from home and when it's your business. You're always working, your mind is always moving. The next 5 years, I would like to see us have a brick and mortar location and not just online. I want customers to experience what what it's like to shop at a Boss Babe store, what it's like to try on a piece and get that full experience, and not just wait for your package to come to your home and be excited. Like, you can come in and shop and be excited in the store, and definitely have a location where we can take our virtual sessions that we do help other women in person, so they're getting that experience in person, and that community that they can just come in and have advice and seek advice, and not just online via email. So my mindset, I think when you're a teacher, your mindset is always like growth. Like, you're never like snagging. You're always like learning new things, and because of that environment, you're always pushing yourself to grow and learn new things. So that was always my mindset. But I think that shifted a little bit when I started working for myself. It wasn't just solely growth, it was growth and self-care. So you have to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Like, of course, like your personal life and your business, and especially the business that I'm in, of like fashion, like they're two different like genres, and you have to like learn how to compartmentalize, I should say, like both, but keep them separate at the same time. Like, when you mix both together, you tend to become very stressful, you tend to become frustrated. And I think once you're able to keep them separate and truly, like when it's home time and family time, leave the business aside and like solely focus on those things and enjoy those moments, like you completely check yourself out. So when you check back in now to do your work, you're focused, you're rejuvenated, and then you can just focus on work. So I think definitely like taking care of yourself is like an important part, and that's where my mindset is. Like, it doesn't matter how successful I become or how successful my business is, I have to take care of myself, because I'm in it for longevity, and I want to make sure that I'm doing something that I enjoy doing, and not just like something that's just practical. If I were to give advice to someone trying to start a business, I would tell them, do what makes you happy and not just what's practical. And I think that's where a lot of us fall, because we have families to take care of, and because we're so worried that things might not work out, we just tend to do what's practical for us, and what makes sense, and not follow our dreams or do what truly makes us happy. So that's just the advice that I would give anyone. Just do it. I like up and quit and wasn't sure what will happen after, and then when I quit, pandemic happened. So it's like, hey, why are you starting a store? People don't have jobs, they don't have anything, so who's gonna shop from your store? But I didn't let that stop me. I did it, and I've been like really successful. Most of our services are online, so if someone wants to shop from our boutique, you can go to our website, BossBabeMoveBoutique.com, and you can purchase. We do have the option, if you live in New Jersey or Essex County area, to pick up your items that you purchase online. But if not, we love shipping our items. We're like serious about our branding, so when you get your package, like, it is dope, you open it, you're excited. So definitely online. And if you want any of our other services, whether it's resources to start your own business, you can also get that online from BossBabeMove.com. On social media, our Instagram handle is BossBabeMove. If you're looking for entrepreneur resources, journals, anything of that sort. If you are looking for some dope pieces, you can find us on Instagram, BossBabeMove_boutique, and it's the